must go.
Do you think we lost them? For a little while, at least. Let's have our picnic here. This looks like a really nice spot. Yes, this will do. Lady Marian. Yes, Lady Ellen. Before we eat, there is something that I must tell you. A secret. A lady is entitled to her secrets, Ellen. Yes, but sometimes a lady must also confess certain things. Of course. That is why we have priests. But I'm not certain I committed a sin. Then why do you feel the need to confess? Because there are some things a lady should never do. Speak plainly, friend. You are sworn to secrecy. Very well. On your life, Marian. Yes, I swear it. I met someone. I suspected as much. Well, is he a courtier? Not exactly. I met him at the market. What does a highborn lady such as yourself doing at the market? Shopping. Shopping? Sometimes I borrow an old dress from the stable girl and go out into the village in disguise. Ellen! I know, I'm not proud of it. But why? To meet people. I meet the most interesting people at the market. Like this young man? Yes. I'm assuming he's a commoner? Yes. But a talented one. He travels from town to town, telling stories and singing songs. He is quite good. And what kind of stories did this handsome young minstrel tell you? Oh, he has hundreds of stories. Most of them are about brave knights, but I like the ones about evil witches. Sounds like you two have spent a lot of time together. Yes. And does he know who you really are? No. Ellen! I want to tell him I do, but when I look into his beautiful brown eyes, the words catch in my throat. I just want to run my hands through his hair. What's that? What? There's someone there. Oh, what should we do? I'll take care of this. I don't know who you are, but we are ladies of the royal court, and we do not appreciate being spied on. Now, if you are a man, you will reveal yourself at once. Identify yourself, please.
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't mean any harm. Honest.
What is your name, boy?
Robin?
Of?
Locksley. I'm from Locksley Town.
And why were you spying on us?
I wasn't spying. I was just practicing my archery. And then I heard voices and, well, I hid.
You were practicing your archery?
Yes, for the archery tournament in Nottingham. The winner gets 1,000 crowns.
Did you hear what we were talking about?
No, my lady, not a word.
Don't lie, boy.
Well, I may have heard something about a market, and
Speak.
something about hair touching. I swear.
Well, Ellen, looks like we'll just have to kill him.
What?
I'm sorry, but we can't have peasant boys walking around knowing the secrets of nobility. Certainly not.
But my lady, I won't tell a soul.
I don't know. Do you believe him, Ellen? No. The boy's a liar. And probably a thief, too. Look at that shiny trinket around his neck.
But this, I didn't steal it. It was my father's.
A likely story. It's time you get what you deserve.
Okay, not kill me. I really am sorry.
Oh, get up, boy. We're only teasing you. And you are lucky we were. That would not be a very great way to meet your death. Well,
Milady?
wouldn't you like to know whose company you're in?
Well, of course. I just didn't think it like to ask.
Nonsense. Robin Foxley, this is Lady Ellen, and my name is Mary.
Well, it's an honor to meet you both.
I imagine it would be, yes.
Well, I am at your service.
How about that, Ellen? Looks like we found ourselves a champion, Marion. Be nice. He's trying to be gallant. I'm being nice. Would you break bread with us, Sir Knight?
It would be my great honor, Milady.
They found us. Best be gone, Robin Foxley.
But, Milady, will I ever see you again?
Why do you ask?
Well, I'd like to.
You see why I like common boys. They are so forward. That's a very sweet thing of you to say, Robin.
I meant it. I've never met anyone as beautiful as you.
Best be off now. I'm Robin. Good luck at the tournament. There you are! Hey, Brock! They're over here! You know how much trouble you got us into? Trouble? Yes, we were in so much trouble. We lost our way in the woods like little lost lambs. Thank goodness you big, strong guards came and found us. Who knows what would have happened? Feel my hand, Ellen. It still trembles.
Nothing right now, ladies. Ross here. He'll keep you safe.
Idiot! They're having a go at us.
They are?
Listen, no more sneaking off, or the sheriff will have our heads. You'll get no more trouble from us. Lead the way, brave sirs. And may this soul continue to find everlasting rest in your eternal. Amen.
Thanks, Friar.
Very good. And take this small consolation as well.
Oh, Friar, you mustn't.
I only wish I could do more.
I'm sure others need it more than us.
The Lord provides for tea and my dear. Come now, I insist.
Bless you, Friar. Bless you.
I had best be off now. Don't want to without suspicion,
Of course.
and don't worry. Things won't always be this way in Nottingham.
I hope you're right. You, Friar.
Gentlemen,
You don't need to tidy up on our behalf. Yeah, we're just two lonely tax collectors after all.
I have nothing to give you.
We forgot to beforehand. Should have, and yet everybody's got some little something, someone.
We are starving, barely able to feed ourselves. How do you expect us to survive under such oppression?
Stairs the stairs, but we know we're going to do something. Don't be hard to needs to be.
You poor misguided fools know nothing of the Lord's work. Today was the anniversary of my husband's death. The friar was to say prayerfully as he does every year on this day.
There's a special place in purgatory where women do that.
And what corner of purgatory is reserved for the likes of you?
Hold her!
Let me go.
Shut up, woman.
Have you no shame? No sense of decency?
We're just doing our job. Sheriff's daughter. Plus that friar, he never lets us down.
You must leave us with something. How will we feed ourselves?
I'm sure you'll manage somehow.
Rogues, scoundrels, nothing better than common thieves.
you two to use the service of the town. Come along, Riley. We got no town. Out of my way,
What did they want?
Where have you been?
Nowhere.
You were in the woods then, weren't you? How many times?
I had a practice.
You are not entering the archery tournament. You have no chance of winning. And besides, how do we ever afford the entry fee? We have no money, child. None.
But, Ada, don't you see? This is our chance. If I win this tournament, we can build a whole new life for ourselves.
Listen to me, child. I know your heart is in the right place, but you cannot be a fool. Do you know what your sister did today? She went all throughout town and begged for work. She pleaded with every merchant that passed by for an opportunity to scrub floors, do laundry, and clean up after the cows. She found all but thank goodness you found some work. Yes, no this way. They won't even know. Did they pay well? Well, that's something. I know it's not much, but it's all you can expect these days. Robin, thank your sister for her hard work.
Thank you, Leia.
How's the shot coming, little brother?
It's getting better, but it still tails to the left sometimes.
You'll get it. Don't encourage him, Leia. You know he's still talking about entering the archery tournament. Maybe we should let him. Leia! What? It means something to us both these days. You know we don't have the money for the entry fee. Do you really think you can win, Robin?
I do. I really do.
Well, I can't listen to another word of this foolishness. I'm regretting the day I took you to work with her. No common sense at all.
Do you think she means that?
No, she's just upset.
Leia,
What is it?
I'm going to Nottingham tomorrow. I'm going to find and convince the merchant to back me in the tournament.
And I suppose there's nothing you can say to change your mind?
No, there isn't. I have to do this.
And just promise you'll be careful. Nothing can happen to you.
I'll be careful.
I'm going to make peace with Anna.
Tell her I'm sorry.
I will. I'm telling you, boys, you don't stand a chance.
How much does the winner get again? 1,000 crowns.
That's a nice spot. Darn right it is. And it's all gonna be mine.
But here, there'll be hundreds of bucklers there from Council Shire.
But can any of them do this? Watch where you're going, boy.
Oh, sorry.
Where you going in such a hurry?
Well, to Nottingham for the archery tournament.
What are you, somebody, squire?
No, I'm going to compete.
You're gonna be in the tournament. He's not even old enough to grow a beard.
Go easy on the boy, Garrett.
I'm not a boy. I'm a man. And I've got just as good a shot as any one of you guys do.
Is that a fact? See that deer in the clearing?
Where?
Through that grove of oaks?
Oh, yeah, I see him.
10 shillings says you can't hit the deer.
Here, that must be 50 paces. You can't expect him to...
Quiet, Midge. So what do you say, boy? Do we have ourselves a wager?
But I don't have any money.
I'd settle for that silver medallion around your neck.
This? I can't.
Too scared, eh? That's what I thought. Now get out of here before I knock you senseless.
You know what? I will take your wager.
All right, boys. Stand back.
Yes.
Well, I'll be. The boy did it.
deal?
You better give me my money or else I will.
You'll what? Go on, say it.
Give the boy the money, Gare.
You stay out of this, Midge. I'm coming out here. It was a fair bet. We all saw it. Fine, take your money. You're a dead man anyway.
What do you mean?
That deer was standing on the other side of the stream. That's Nottingham territory. The sheriff will see you hanged for killing one of his deer.
He's right, boy. You better run.
Yes, run along now and enjoy what's left of your pitiful life.
Better to die than to live no harder like you.
What did you say?
You heard me.
You little whelp! I've had enough of this!
Oh, Gare, he isn't worth it.
The boy needs to learn his place!
Not from you. Go, boy.
Get your hands off me, Midge!
Look out.
He's gone.
Go, boy. You know it's good for you. That man you killed was a kinsman to the sheriff of Nottingham.
But I didn't.
It doesn't matter. The sheriff will be coming for you. You need to run.
But what should I do? Where should I go?
Just run. Run and hide. Boy was just protecting himself.
When they ask us, we're not gonna lie about that to you. No, we won't lie.
What about this one? I don't like it. Why not? It doesn't bring out your eyes. Well, we must choose something soon. He's on his way here now. And you've never spoken to him.
Well, I've seen him at some banquets, but we never actually talked.
I can't believe you're engaged to be married.
My parents think it's a lovely match.
And you?
I suppose it could be worse. He's not too old, that's something. I just hope he can carry on the conversation. Some of these noblemen are dreadfully dull. What about this one? Well, you're a good help. What do you think, Marion?
About what?
The dress.
Oh, the dress. It's lovely.
What were you thinking about?
Just this boy I met a few weeks ago. It's nothing. I don't believe it. Lady Marion is smitten over a peasant boy.
You're so tall. Shh. What is that? Ellen, are you?
Neither of us are smitten over any peasant boys. I just met one who made an impression on me.
Where did you meet him?
In the woods. Ellen and I were on a picnic.
Was he alone?
Yes, he was playing a thing in archery. He was practicing for the archery tournament in Nottingham.
Yes, that's right. I wonder how he fared.
He wasn't there.
How do you know?
I looked for him.
Marion, I am impressed.
Oh, hush.
Well, there were dozens of archers there. Perhaps you just missed him.
No, he wasn't there. I looked thoroughly.
So, what's his name? Yes. What was his name, Marion?
Robin. Robin of Floxley.
Huh.
What?
That name sounds familiar.
It does.
Yes, I know I've heard that name somewhere recently.
Surely not. He's only a poor...
He's the new outlaw!
What? That's impossible!
No, I'm fairly certain. Let me get my scrapbook.
You keep a scrapbook of outlaw posters?
Well, some of them are really handsome. There he is, Robin Hood. Wanted, dead or alive. What did he do?
fine. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't mean to make fun of it.
I think I just need to be alone for a little while.
He is much sweeter in person. But check out this fella. Who is that? Guy that guy's born wanted in 7 counties. Oh, Mr. Michael.
For this next scene, David has become sick today, so we have someone standing in, and I'll be reading his part for the next scene when David's in the lead.
Well, boy, where are our horses?
Please, sir, it's not my fault. I was watering them, just like you said. But suddenly, I heard this eerie moaning all around us. No, sir, it must have been. They completely stuffed the horses, and they ran off before I could restrain them.
You imbecile! When we get back to the manor, I'm going to have you whipped.
I'm sorry, sir. What can I do? They say this forest is haunted.
Haunted? What utter nonsense. The only thing that we have to fear is
arms, bandits! Gosh, there's so much over there. Now get down the ground. Now, hand it over.
hand one over.
Don't be daft. That sack of money around your belt. And the jewelry. Hers too.
Not my eaglet brooch.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Someone important, I imagine.
I'm none other than Lord Chilwell of Ripley Manor, and I will see that you are hanged for this.
There's already a price on my head, and I doubt this will change much. Now, toss it here.
But sir, you forgot about the jewels in your coat pocket.
Shut up, boy!
We can't forget about those. Now, tell me, boy, do you like serving your lord? Would you like to join me?
This is outrageous. What right do you have to—
Why, you? Now, what do you say, boy? Are you ready to live outside of the law?
I don't know.
Come now. What sort of life awaits you if you go with him?
I'm to be whipped.
That doesn't sound like fun. Best stay here then.
But my master will punish me.
He wouldn't dare. You would be under my protection.
Get back here this
You all
instant!
now, head back the way you came. And don't you dare turn around. I'm in all alone in this path of the trees with bows drawn.
Oh, Arthur!
Come along, fellas.
Oh, what's your name, boy?
David.
Well, where were you born, David?
Doncaster, sir.
Well, David of Doncaster, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
If you don't mind me saying so, sir, you seem a little young to be an outlaw.
Well, you want to talk.
Sir?
You are an outlaw too now.
Oh, right. So, how many men do you have?
Well, you're the first, actually.
But you told my lord.
I did. Best I'm thinking I was acting alone.
Brilliant, sir. So, what do we do now?
That's a good question. First, I'll take you to my camp. And perhaps we'll end up some dinner on the way. Do you like rabbit?
Who doesn't?
Excellent. But before you go, you must tell me, what news in Nottinghamshire?
Sir?
I've been living in the woods for weeks. What's the word in town?
Well, I don't know much, sir, but I can tell you the sheriff is more terrible than ever. Even the nobles are afraid of him. He's been ordering raids on every town and village, trying to take every last coin from the royal treasury. Anyone that resists gets thrown in prison.
And Loxley Town? Was that raided as well?
I think so. Why?
I have to go.
What? But I just joined up with you.
Here, take this. If anyone comes, just hide in the bushes. I won't be alone.
But where are you going?
I'm going home.
This is really nice and child.
Thank you, no.
From right to his condo.
Ours is by far worse than this.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, hello, sister.
Robin, you're alive. I was so worried about you.
What happened to you?
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Well, who's this?
This is Nell. She's been delayed to me.
Okay. But where's Maynard?
She's gone already.
What happened?
There was a raid down at the marketplace, and one of the soldiers was beating her with everyone. And she tried to stop her. I don't think he meant to kill her, but her head struck the post and she never woke up.
Oh, man. I should have been there.
Nonsense. They would have killed you too.
Maybe so.
Was it true? Did you really phone the sheriff's company?
I had no choice. It just sort of happened.
I don't understand.
He was going to kill me. If it had been for this fellow, Midge, I think his name was. I wouldn't even be here right now.
Must have been Mitch Miller's home. I know his sister. He's a good man. I haven't seen him around though lately. I think their house burned down in the last rains.
You shouldn't stay here.
Where will I go?
Well, you could live in the forest with me.
No, Robin. My place is here. There are people in this town that I care about. Things might get worse. I can't abandon them.
Well, very well. Then take this.
Robin, where did you get this?
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that it gets to the people who need it. Also, here, thank you for your kindness to my sister. Well, I must be off now.
Will the lights leave again?
I'll visit as often as I can. Stay safe. But, any idea where Midge might be?
Maybe down by the quarries where people may live. Why?
I need more men. I hope by now to receive a response to my offer.
Your offer?
Yes, Mary, my offer of marriage.
Oh, that offer.
Don't be coy.
I just need a little more time to think it over.
What is there to think about? Do you realize what I'm offering you? Do you realize the tremendous honor it would be to wed me? The most powerful man in Nottingham.
I do.
Then why the indecision? I won't wait forever, Marion.
I know you won't.
Is there someone else?
No, there's no one else.
You know my asking is simply a formality.
My lord?
Your parents are in need of protection. Without me, who knows what might happen to them?
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, but I would, Mary. I would. Now go back up to your chamber and think long and hard about your future. I am the only man for you, Mary, and there is no other.
Being all alone in these woods. We're not alone. I've got you and you've got me. But you heard the old man's tavern. These woods are haunted. Those are just stories, Will. Besides, that old man had drunk too much ale. You're probably right. Did you hear something? It was just an owl. Are you sure it sounded like...
Greetings, friends!
Sit back, stranger. What do you want with us?
Rest easy now. I mean you no harm. I'm just looking for a place to get warm and perhaps a piece of bread, if you can spare it.
Well, we don't have much, but you're welcome to it.
Thank you. Thanks. So, what brings you to the Sherwood Forest?
We're looking for someone they call... Hold on. We don't know this man. Maybe we should keep our business to ourselves.
Your friend is a fair point. You can't be too careful around here. Although, then again, and maybe we'll help you find him.
You're not one of the sheriff's men, are you? Come on, Will. Look at his clothes. He's not alone. All right, fine. Maybe you can help us. We're looking for someone they call Robin Hood.
Robin, what you say?
You've heard of him?
I think so. He's an outlaw, right?
Yeah, we know he killed the sheriff's cousin. And he shot some of the king's deer.
Really? Did they say how many?
At least 12. I heard 50.
Sounds like quite a guy.
Oh, you haven't heard the half of it. See, he's smarter than all the other outlaws. The sheriff has been raising the bounty on his head every month for the last 6 months, but it hasn't made one bit of difference.
You don't say.
And this next thing we've heard, and it might not even be true, he's charitable.
A charitable bandit?
Yeah, last week he robbed 2 noblemen, just cleans them out, disarming 6 guards. And what does he do? Sneaks into Locksley town that night and leaves coins that are people's doors. The sheriff has offered a reward of 200 pounds, but no soldier has been able to find him.
Oh, so are you two after the reward?
No, not at all. We just want to meet him.
For what purpose?
Well, you see, we're outlaws too. We were sort of hoping we could maybe help him.
Oh. What makes you think he needs your help?
Well, I was a blacksmith apprentice and I know how to make weapons. And Alan here, well, he's really good at telling stories. I am.
Well, how do you know this Robinson fellow when you meet him? hence the name.
Right.
Well, I really hope you guys find him. I must be going now. Thank you for your hospitality. And here's this for your troubles.
This is real gold coin, Will. Just like the ones we saw in Moxley Town. Wait! We've been so stupid! What? You're him, aren't you? You're Robin Hood.
And you are very perceptive. Okay, everyone, you can come out now. All right, friends, we got some new recruits. Allow me to introduce David of Doncaster, Midge the Miller's son, and Fern, Midge's sister. Don't mess with her, boys. She's one in 3 shires.
My name is Ellen Adele, and this is Will Scarlet.
Where are you boys from?
Nottingham. We're outlaws.
Join the club.
We're trying to.
Well, it's nice to meet you both.
But I don't understand. Why didn't you just tell us who you were in the first place? Why'd you have to make fools of us?
We wanted to see what kind of men you were first.
Oh yeah? And what kind of men are we?
That still depends
On what?
on if you're ready to follow orders or death. To keep only as much blood as you need to live. Rest to Robin to distribute as he sees fit.
We know how to take orders, don't we, Alan? As well as any man.
Well, that's good, because you guys will get the chance to prove yourselves soon enough.
Say, Robin, now that there are 6 of us, maybe we should give ourselves a name.
That makes sense. Any ideas, guys?
How about the Merry Men?
Do I look like a man to you?
Most of us are men.
I don't like the name. What's there to be merry about anyway? The whole Shire has gone punk.
He's got a point there, David.
I think I am doing something fierce and no. Something that strikes terror.
Go on.
How about the righteous bands?
I think I like that.
Let's swing.
But we also want to attract recruits, right? We don't want to leave that it's too menacing. Everyone will ever want to join us.
I agree with that. It was scary enough coming to these woods in the first place.
Well, we'll discuss it on the way more back to headquarters. But for tonight, I want all you boys to go to good night's sleep.
What? What are we doing tomorrow?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Alan. You see, there's this rich baron by the name of Hastings. And tomorrow, we're going to pay him a visit.
We are?
Yes. Now, let's discuss what you guys will be wearing. I don't understand how this could have happened.
He and his men dressed up as women, sir.
Like women?
Yes, sir. One of them may have even been a woman. There was no way to see.
Confounded that Robin Hood! How many robberies does that make this month?
6, sir.
6! And just when I started to consolidate my power here in Nottingham, even the nobles began to cower for my might. Now I'm a joke, a clown!
No, sir.
The clumsy sheriff who can't catch the daring and outlaw.
No one thinks of you that way.
They do, Henry. They do. On my hunting party, tell me you found him.
I'm sorry, sir. No, that.
No! Say something else!
Sir?
Say that you found him bound outside this gate with a rag stuck in his mouth. Say that there's fear in his eyes and that he's ready to come to beg for mercy on his hands and knees. Say that or say nothing!
I'm sorry, sir.
But what about all those report signs hiding out in Sherwood Forest?
You want us to go and check forest?
I want you to go wherever you need to go to bring me Robin Hood!
But sir...
What's the problem?
It's haunted, sir.
Haunted?
Yes, sir. Sherwood Forest is haunted. Anyone who goes in there never comes out alive.
God, you fools! That must be where he's hiding!
We tried to go into it, but we heard, well, moaning.
Moaning?
Ghosts, sir. Lost souls warning us not to enter.
Well, you are going to enter.
We are?
Because if you don't, I will do far worse to you than any spirit of this realm or the next.
Understood, sir.
Take as many minutes you need, but do not come back empty-handed.
Not bad.
That string there.
Oh, thank you.
Takes a lot of practice to be able to hit shots like that.
Oh, well, do you speak from experience?
No, I never had the patience for a bow. Things are too stuff, you see.
Well, it's not for everyone.
Right, well, good fortune, stranger.
Well, not so fast.
Excuse me?
You see that tree there and that rock there?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, once you cross that line between them, you're in my woods. And no one enters my woods without saying their business first.
Well, I think we have a problem, stranger. Because I don't think I owe you anything.
Well, it's for your own protection, friend. There's bandits in these parts.
I'll take my chances.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm not a rule-abiding man myself, but my sense of honor forbids me from letting you go any further without a fight.
What, are you gonna shoot an unarmed man? There's not much honor in that.
Well, you got that staff.
This? It's a walking stick.
Well, how about this? I'll lay down my bow and go fashion a walking stick of my own, and we'll fight with those.
Cordial play, eh? Fair enough. I'll do the honorable thing and wait here.
I'm back. Thank you for waiting.
Don't mention it.
Jesus, you're huge.
Yes, sir. I should also warn you that I'm very strong and that I can remember. I've never lost a fight.
Well, I do love a challenge. Well played. And now for the test of wits.
So the men who enter your forest are not only to be strong, but also cunning.
Yes.
The forest folk must be quite the bunch.
Why, thank you. How would you like to join us?
What do you mean?
You call class?
Friends, I want this big guy here to join our band.
Who is he? What's his name?
Well, to be fair, he's earned the right not to tell us.
Earned the right.
It's a long story.
My name is John. John Little.
Well, John Little, I am Robin Hood, and we are the, wait, what were we calling ourselves, guys?
The very men.
Stop it, you are embarrassing us.
me to come out and look in the woods and be a bandit? How do you know that I'm not a law-abiding man?
Well, we were law-abiding men once, but these are hard times.
I see what this is. You just want to tie me down and make me follow orders. I've had enough of that where I come from. You can fight me all at once, but I'd rather die free than be pressed into a little gang.
Okay, John Little. You on your way. We're not here to tie anyone down.
You're not going to try to persuade me?
Well, I mean, you want to fight. Who am I to make you act against your will?
Very well. Well, good day, you men and lady.
Shane, good fellow, and the strongest I've ever met.
Someone's coming.
It's not even soldiers.
How many?
More than us.
Okay, so we'll never be able to take them all at once. Our only hope is to ambush them and split them up. Look, everyone, to the trees.
Hear me, soldiers, our opponents captured Robin Hood, bring him back to the castle. Some cruelly lied, but he's dead, he's dead.
Aye, Captain!
Now remember, whatever you do,
Get down!
we're under attack.
What should we do?
You take out the and go that way. We'll go this way.
Cut out Sultan! You all, northeast!
Hey, it worked! They split up! Midge, you take David, Bird, and better offer.
I'm not with the backbone for the fight. Besides, I see what you boys are against.
Well, your timing couldn't have been better.
Will! They got Will!
Are you sure?
He got knocked in the back of the head, and they carried him off.
Alan,
We've got to get him back. We've just got to.
don't worry. We're gonna figure something out. You and Fern get your mom back to headquarters. We'll meet there.
Yes,
Robin, you don't have enough men to take the whole prison by force.
No, we don't. But I don't think we have to.
I hope you're not thinking of another one of those disguised heads. They'll be expecting that. It'll never work.
Maybe it's time to consult a higher power.
I don't follow.
Well, there's a friar in Lobster Town. Always seemed willing to lend a hand.
You mean the friar? Think he'll help us?
I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Come on.